All right, let's test these discs. Right now there's 20 discs in the bag, although it's really 19. This Sidewinder is not really in the bag. I'm bagging it right now just to see if I can get any turnout of it. Because I found this on a course one day, and a Sidewinder is a -3.1, but I've never been able to get any turnout of this Sidewinder. It's crazy. So, all right, let's start off with the Swan 1 Reborn. It's a 3.3, -2.50. It's my putting putter. There's a left to right, maybe a little bit of a head. Mostly it seems like it's left to right. Ooh. Oh God, I should have. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's dumb. All right, let's try the old signed Linus Carlson Pure. I think it's a 3.3, -1.1. Well, good throw, but too low. Okay, let's move on up to the AVR 3, which I think is a 3.202. One of my favorite discs. Okay. Ooh. It's not bad. And just, of course, so you know, I'm always aiming for that goal, which is about 300 feet away. Another Pure Opto-Ice Orbit. Ooh. Well, too much turn on that one. Try the old Bounty. 4, 5, -1.5, 0.5. Ooh. Yeah, a little too much turn on that one too, but the distance on it is always pretty good. Now the Harp, which is like 4303. It's a zone clone. I happen to really like this one. Of course, I tried to put that on Annie to keep it as straight as possible to get as much distance as I can on it. Normally I would throw that thing with, a little hyzer, and that's what it's for. Midnight Prowl 2, it's a 5-speed, -1.1. This is what I use for most of my kind of left to right kind of shots. Way nose up, but look at that distance on that bad boy. Not bad distance at all. Iron Samurai is a 5-speed, 0.1. It's an MD3. It's an Eagle McMahon MD3 Chroma plastic. Probably Hunter's favorite disc, MD3. Ooh, dang, too low again. But you can see it's just so straight. Get a tiny bit of turn out of it, and then I'll get a tiny little bit of fade back at the end. My Eternal Void, Kyle Klein's a 5-speed. This is a 0. Man, I thought it was a 0.3, but it might be a 0.3, 0.3 or 0.2. It's my very beefy 5-speed. If I just want something very beef, but I want something to go further than my Harp, then it's my Eternal Void. Ooh. I didn't really get a hold of it, but you can see the beef there. Just, aiming for, I guess I was kind of just aiming straight ahead. All right, here's my EMAC Truth. Might be my favorite disc. 5502. It's just such a workhorse. I can do, you know, 1 disc rounds with this all day. Come back. Okay. Good distance out of that EMAC Truth. All right, now we get to the 7 speeds, my fairways. T-Bird might be my second favorite disc. Might be my third favorite. Top 3 for sure. Beef Windfighter. Whoa, oh no. 2 straight. But look at her go. The Mall. This is a good contender for my favorite disc in the bag. 7.7, -2.1. All right. Whoa. Ah, too much. Turned it over. Dang it. Should have put that on more hyzer. And here's this was my favorite for a long time, this Opto-Ice Orbit River. 7.7, -1.1. I mean River. I had a regular Opto one that was also amazing, so not that this one is my favorite, but the River mold is definitely one of my favorites. Again, burned it over. Threw it too low. It's bad all around. Big Z Passion. This is another one I found on the course, and the guy who lived far away told me to have a blast with it, so that's why I have it. I like the roses on there and the thorns. 8 speed, -1.1. It just has a little bit less turn, a little bit less fade than the River. Probably just because I don't have the arm speed and it's a little bit higher of a speed. We'll see. Ooh. You can see much straighter disc, holds that line a lot better. Saint 9.7, -1.2. Whoa, no. Too low. Man, none of these are going that far. Fury. This is the one I've hit 300 kind of the easiest with. Of course, those were standstills. So with a run up, obviously close, probably like 290. My run up form is so wonky, but I'm committed to putting the run up back in my game. Vanguard. Oh. This is 9 speed 02. Very beef, very beef. Firebird, obviously, nothing but beef. Yeah, there's a hyzer release. And the Captain for fun, 13 speed, 5 glide, -2.2. Let's see if I can put this on a Anheuser and get it high. Ooh. Yeah, not very far. And then let's try that Champion Sidewinder, 9.5, -3.1. Oh, there's a little bit of turn out of it. Way nose up. Faded out so fast.
Well, nothing too special here on this side. Everything was a little bit short, a little bit fluff, a little bit off target with the run up as opposed to the standstill. This side, though, the EMAC Truth, of course, a great distance with 264. The Bounty, a 4-speed at 271. The Fury 287 was the longest of the day and dead accurate. And then the T-Bird with the 284 line drive bullet. Great distance out of the T-Bird today. Yeah, so that about does it. I'm going to keep working on my run up, keep forcing myself to practice the run up, even though my distance and my accuracy suffer a little bit. But yeah, it's worth it in the long run. Please like and subscribe to my channel.